Hello, my wonderful spirit guides. Today we are back with another video from Lana Del Rey, and she has dropped a new song called Did You Know That There's a Tunnel Under Ocean Boulevard? I didn't know that. I guess I never really thought about it, to be honest. I wonder if this is going to have some significance to the song, or it'll be a lyric in the song. I wonder if it'll be quite a poetic song, being Lana Del Rey, I imagine so. And she's basically just dropped this song, and then there's an album coming, right? Yep, out in March. Oh my, sorry, but she is dropping albums left, right and centre, and I'm here for it. I can't wait to react to that. But yes, this video will most likely not be monetized. I will definitely dispute the claims as fair use, but it's up to the record label whether they agree to that or not. So this could very well be not monetized. I very much doubt it will be. So if you would like to support me in any way, then you could become a patron, you can send me a tip, and the links for that will be in the description below. You also get benefits from becoming a patron because you get to watch things uncut, early access, and depending on what tier you choose, you can make album requests, movie requests, song requests. It's endless really. But yeah, it just really helps me out, and it helps me keep going doing what I love. But for free, you can go and follow me on Instagram and I shall follow you back. You can also like and subscribe and comment, only if you like the video, of course. But anyway, enough of that, let's get into it. Oh yeah, I also have a Discord, don't want to forget that too. But anyway, let's get into it. Oh, I'm excited. I'll do the listen and then I'll go into the lyrics afterwards.
Did you know that there's a tunnel under Ocean Boulevard?
Literally the first lyric is the title.
Mosaic ceilings, painted tiles on the wall. I can't help but feel somewhat like my body, mind, my soul.
Oh my gosh, her voice.
Handmade beauty sealed up by two man-made walls, and I'm like,
I feel like, I don't know whether it's because I haven't listened to a lot of Lana in a while. Don't ask me why. I'm a huge Lana fan. You can see that for yourself. But I just I've been on such a kick with other people like Ethel Kay and Florence and the Machine, Seth DeLisa, and just some other artists too, personal ones that I haven't reacted to on the channel, that, Lana Del Rey's kind of slipped under the radar for me recently. I became a huge fan in a time where I needed her most. I needed her music most. And you know how, sometimes you have a moment where you absolutely love them and then they kind of simmer back down to behind the scenes, but they're still always there. They're still number one in your heart. They're still in your top 5. Yeah, I've just been like that recently. So hearing her voice again, and it's almost like hearing it again for the first time. I know that sounds bizarre, and maybe it's just the way she's singing, but oh gosh, I forgot how much I really, really love her voice and how much her vocals inspired me growing up, as well as people like Lady Gaga, Marina and the Diamonds. Such inspirations for my singing voice, along with Avril Lavigne, Hayley Williams, and many others. But it's so nice to hear that kind of old, kind of dreamy 50s kind of tone in her voice again, and it feels like she's honing in on it with those little not as obvious as that, not as exaggerated as that, but it has that kind of like that little texture to it.
handmade beauty sealed up by two man-made walls.
Gives me chills.
When's it gonna be my turn? When's it gonna be my turn? Open me up.
I've got so many shivers.
Like it. Fuck me to death. Love me until I love myself. There's a tunnel under Ocean
Those lyrics.
Boulevard.
Ooh, the did a reverb that sounded like a tunnel as well. Oh, just like emphasizing it to fit the visual, to give you that atmosphere, feel like you're there, but also love me till I love myself. And oh God, ooh, ooh, ooh. So Lana.
Love myself. There's a tunnel under Ocean Boulevard.
It instantly just makes me emotional.
There's a tunnel under Ocean Boulevard. There's a girl who sings Hotel California. Not because she loves the notes or sounds like Florida. It's because she's in a world preserved. Only a few have found the door. It's like Maria, only silver mirrors running down the corridor.
Love the slurring.
Oh man, when's it gonna be my turn? Don't forget me. When's it gonna be my turn? Open me up, tell me you like me, fuck me to death, love me until I love myself. There's a tunnel under Ocean Boulevard. Don't forget me. There's a tunnel under Ocean Boulevard. Harry Nelson has a song.
Oh, the romantic sound. Oh, see the way those. That's the classic Lana cinematic feel, but this time it's not cinematic like Born to Die era. It's a cinematic that feels older than that, less produced on like a obvious level. I don't know. It's a lot more. It's like a maturer sort of, well, you know, as she's matured, even like the sound of that cinematic sound feels matured. It almost feels, yeah, more, even more like an old film without being obvious, too obvious. I don't know. You're gonna have to try and understand what I'm saying, because I'm definitely not going to be able to explain it any better. I think you might understand what I mean anyway. It just had like a special feeling.
Don't forget me. There's a tunnel under Ocean Boulevard. Harry Nelson has a song. His voice breaks at 2:05.
Dreamy.
Something about
I can imagine like her sailing in a boat on the clouds and the night sky.
I just wish I had a friend like him, someone to give me five. Running in my back, was running my ear. Come on, baby, you can thrive, but I can't. When's it gonna be my turn? Don't forget me. When's it gonna be my turn? Open me up, tell me you like it,
just, wow. Don't you feel like that could just fit in perfectly with her previous 2 albums? It like similar chord structures, similar the way the builds, the way it builds, similar muffled kind of sound. But then there was still something that was evolved about it. Again, I don't know how she's managing to do it, but there was still something more. It almost felt like blending a bit of old school Lana, super old school Lana, in with this very new Lana. I don't know why I felt that way, but I almost had that feeling of the Born to Die, the Born to Die song, and how that's so epic and like grand. I almost had that feeling here, but with it being mature, it was a strange blend of those 2 worlds. I don't know if I'm being crazy saying that, but or maybe it's just because I haven't heard her music in a while. I don't know. You'll have to let me know what you think. Wow, the way it just like climaxed though, and just almost felt overwhelming, It almost felt like it uncomfortable. Like, even though it's so big and beautiful, it's also just, it was like uncomfortable, like pained. Don't forget me, Gosh, I really want to go into the lyrics now and understand a little bit more about what they mean. Wow. Yeah, like, I know it's going to hurt, like already the whole fuck me to death, love me till I love myself. Even just that is like, the fuck me to death has such a darkness to it, but also like make love to me like so much that I feel like I'm yours, like I could submit to you. This kind of romance, this love. I think from a female point of view, you might be able to understand that, or maybe even from a male point of view too, but just that kind of getting lost in a person and so on like that until you are just out your mind, you know what I mean? Just almost, yeah, it's hard to explain, but then love me till I love myself. Yeah, that's just a bit more understandable, isn't it? But anyway, I'm going to go look at the actual lyrics properly now. I'm actually really surprised I loved it because I haven't listened to a lot of her music recently. I was like, oh, do I just not really care about Lana anymore? Obviously that would never happen, that's ridiculous. But sometimes you feel guilty when you start listening to other music more. Yeah, but no, no, absolutely still in love with her. In fact, I feel like I need to go and listen to more now. Do you know what I mean? I need to go and listen to her other albums again now. Oh, gosh. I'd literally love to do even though I know the albums, I would love to do videos where I could just listen to them again, but I guess it wouldn't make so much sense. Okay, so it says, did you know that there's a tunnel under Ocean Boulevard? When I click on the lyric on Genius, it says here, Lana is referencing the historical and now hidden Jurgens Tunnel, which was built in 1927 with the purpose of providing safe passage to the beach for pedestrians. It sits on Ocean Boulevard in Long Beach, California. The tunnel has sadly faded into obscurity since it was closed to the public in 1967, which is why the singer assumes that the majority of people will not know of it, and also urges listeners not to forget her in the same fashion that the tunnel had been forgotten. When you think of it like that, because I haven't, like I said, I didn't dive into the lyrics properly whilst listening for the first time. I find it difficult to do that. When I just read that, yeah, that's very beautiful. Again, relating herself to California as well, as she's so often done. Yeah, okay, and she doesn't want to be forgotten like this tunnel. I wonder where she's got that from. Why does she feel this sensation of being forgotten? I wonder where it's come from. That interests me a little bit. Okay, then it says, mosaic ceilings, painted tiles on the wall. I can't help but feel somewhat like my body married my soul. Handmade beauty sealed up by 2 man-made walls. And I'm like, I can't help but feel somewhat like my body, it says marred here, but it might mean married. It might be meant to say married, my soul. So I just looked up the word marred, I think it's said like that, and it actually means like spoiled, or there's a ruined, disfigured, flawed, blemished, scarred. So now that I think of it meaning marred, I have a different opinion, because at first I thought it said married, so I thought she was saying she felt connected with her body, which felt a bit out of place for the song. I was left wondering, why would she say that when the rest of the song feels
not like that, you know. So yeah, that makes a lot more sense. Like her body has blemished her skull her soul has, you know, ruined her soul. Her vessel has ruined her soul. So what I go on about next, about the soul thing, yeah, it's obviously doesn't make a lot of sense, and it isn't the meaning of what it actually is. But I'll leave it in anyway, just so you could see my take on it.
That's interesting. Like, if she means I can't help but feel somewhat like my body married my soul, in my head, I picture that as feeling as if you are very connected to your body. You are very connected with your physical self. A lot of people don't feel that way. A lot of people feel like they are just, their body is a sack. You know, it's a vessel, and their soul kind of is something separate. But here it almost sounds like she feels very in touch with her body. Maybe? Handmade beauty sealed up by 2 man-made walls. Oh, maybe she's referring herself to that too, like handmade body, meaning like an organic body person, but also handmade beauty, sorry, it says, like, because she was made, you know, handmade in a way, I guess. But so was this tunnel, sealed up by 2 man-made walls. And she's saying, you know, and when it was sealed up, it was man-made, not handmade, man-made. Like, it's more fake, it's not as organic. And maybe she feels like that. Maybe she feels closed behind something fake, you know? I know, do you know what I mean? Like a mask or something like that. I get it in my head. It's really hard to explain. Yeah, interesting. Anyway, it then says, and I'm like, when's it going to be my turn? When's it going to be my turn? Open me up. Tell me you like it. F me to death. Love me until I love myself. There's a tunnel under Ocean Boulevard. Ooh, so when's it going to be my turn? I wonder what she means by that. And also, I'm going to click the handmade beauty bit quickly, actually. It says here, Lana shared an old photo of 2 ornate pillars or the handmade beauty inside Jurgen's tunnel and its prime. Now the tunnel is permanently closed. This is no longer visible and is hence sealed up by 2 man-made walls. Okay, that's just stating what's in the tunnel, but I believe there's a metaphor for herself there, for sure. Because she is basically saying she's the tunnel. She is relating to this tunnel. You know, yeah, so she says, when's it going to be my turn? But then after that she goes, open me up, tell me you like it. And we just talked about this tunnel being closed up, right? And she's saying, open me up. She's feeling like a closed up tunnel, right? But she's saying, open me up. I want to come out again. I want my beauty to be shown. I want to be alive again. I want to be known again. I don't want to be forgotten. And then she says, tell me you like it. You know, tell me you like my insides. Tell me you like the person that's been hiding behind these walls for so long. And then F me to death, love me until I love myself. Again, just like, you know, almost like as well, like F me to death is in like, it sounds awful, but like, if you open up that tunnel, you know, like the actual boulevard tunnel, the Ocean Boulevard tunnel, and go through it, it's like, there's some sort of innuendo there. I don't know, maybe not, but you know what I mean? Like, F me to death, and it's like, you know, and then she's saying, go in my tunnel. Do you know what I mean? No, it's kind of like a, open me up, soften me up almost, bring me back and let me be vulnerable. It's like vulnerability and so on like that. But anyway, love me till I love myself. Again, like just love the person I am behind these walls, so I can then love myself too. Of course, some people might think that's a little toxic, but at the end of the day, we do need others to give us reassurance and validation to feel good too. I'm not saying that we need, actually, I don't think we need that, but it doesn't hurt, and it's very nice to be, that's why you should always be kind to others. We should all be helping each other out in that way. She then repeats, there's a tunnel under Ocean Boulevard, there's a tunnel under Ocean Boulevard. Just in repetition, being like, just driving at home, like, don't forget, don't forget. It's very much a don't forget sort of situation. I might be getting a bit too deep with this, but I don't know. It's just, this is what it sparks for me. Then in verse 2, she says, there's a girl that sings Hotel California, not because she loves the notes or sounds that sound like Florida. It's because she's in a world preserved. Only a few have found the door. It's like Camarillo, only silver mirrors running down the corridor. Oh man. Well, I guess it sounds like she's singing the song Hotel California, because I guess the Hotel California, it says like you can check in but you can never leave. Sort of, I think it says something like you can check out but you can never, no, you can check out but you can't ever leave, or something like that in the song. So this is maybe feels like she's in a trap, you know, she feels like she's in this place she can't get out of. She's in a world preserved, only a few have found the door. So yeah, like only a few people know where she is, only a few people know who she is, only a few people have gotten into her soul and looked further than the body and so on. Only a few people have got to know who she really is deep down. And I don't know what this, it's like Camarillo, only silver mirrors running down the corridor. I don't know what Caramello is, so I'm going to click that. That's the thing with Lana, she's always saying things I don't know, because I'm from the UK. I don't know a lot of American things. I don't know a lot of, you know, so it's always a lot of researching for me. Camarillo is a city in Ventura County in the US state of California. Ventura is also mentioned in Del Rey's song 13 Beaches from her 2017 album Lust for Life. Camarillo is famous for its hot weather. Camarillo is also the location of Camarillo State Mental Hospital, which has been rumoured to be the inspiration for Eagle's Hotel California. Oh, I didn't know that. That's cool. I guess I've never I've listened to that song a few times, but never always just like when someone else has put it on. I do really love it, but I've never sat and fully listened to it over and over again, which Lana mentions in the same verse. It has since closed down in 1997 and has reopened as California State University, Channel Islands. Interesting. Oh, it's like a mental hospital, but instead there's silver mirrors running down the corridor. Maybe like it, you know, it has the same feeling. There's a lot of issues in there, there's a lot of problems, there's a lot of, you know, mental health issues, which, you know, a lot of people have, but only silver mirrors running down the corridor. Is that like is there something more to that, like it reflects, maybe she projects, or, you know, she's saying she projects pain onto people, or she projects something, or if you look deep in, you'll be able to relate to her, you'll be able to understand that she's just like everyone else. Some sort of mirror thing. There might be nothing to do with the mirrors, it might just be a beautiful thing, who knows. Or, you know, she says there's a girl. Is she talking about her as the girl, or there's another girl who she saw singing and she realised that she relates to this girl? I don't know. I really don't know. I would love to know what you think. And then in the chorus it says, when's it going to be my turn? Don't forget me. When's it going to be my turn? And we hadn't heard the don't forget me bit yet in the chorus beforehand. But yeah, we can kind of understand why she says don't forget me. Then verse 3, Harry Nilsson, another person, I don't know who that is. Harry Nilsson has a song, his voice breaks at 2:05. Just like Lana, to pinpoint, to be specific about a moment. I love that about her though. Oh God, I was reading her poetry book the other day. It wasn't that long ago, and I was in a really bad place, and I read the poem, and I think it was called Happy. I think it was. Anyway, I just literally read it, and I was smiling reading it to my boyfriend, and then I was just like, and just burst into tears, like absolutely sobbed for ages, because she's got that, she just has that way of bringing you to tears, and you don't quite know how or why, like, you know, you don't quite understand how she does it, and I don't think it can be replicated either. Something about the way he says don't forget me makes me feel like I wish I had a friend like him, someone to get me by, leaning in the back, whispering in my ear, come on baby, you can thrive, sorry. And then at the end she says, but I can't. Like a bit negative at the end, like, but I can't, like this, no. Which is even with all these different people who obviously inspire her and who she loves, even with them telling her you can do this and, you know, all these lovely things, it's like, but I can't. It's a very strong feeling there. But I'm going to click on this Harry Nilsson bit. Lana returns to Harry Nilsson's classic August 1974 track, Don't Forget Me, where his voice breaks emotionally with the timestamp of the song. As Lana takes a sentimental tone, it notably adds a sense of extreme loneliness. In addition, she may also be revealing her reserved personality, considering she hopes to meet a friend like Harry. Yeah, relatability once again. The way he says, "Don't forget me," she loves it so much because she completely relates to the way he says it. She feels it, and she wishes that she could meet someone like that and they could understand each other and not be alone together anymore, maybe both not feel like that anymore. That's deeply sad, isn't it? And they said, "I wish I had a friend like him, someone to get me by." Lennon, so John Lennon, in the back whispering in my ear, "Come on baby, you can thrive." I guess then John Lennon might sing a song that says, "Come on baby, you can thrive." I keep saying thrive. Anyway, yeah, so maybe he sings a song that says that, and it's people she wished that she could know, people she relates to that she wishes she could know in her real life now. Wow, that's sad, isn't it? But yeah, then it kind of goes on to say what has already been said, but it's very, very heartbreaking. It just feels like she's lonely and doesn't feel very seen, and she doesn't want to be forgotten, but she also wants to be, not just that, she wants to be found. You know, like the tunnel. She wishes more people would know that tunnel, and her relating to that tunnel, it's like she wants more people to know her. She wants to be found. She wants to be explored. She wants to be loved and admired. Not just for like who she is as a singer, but for herself. She wants that warmth and what we all want. You know, human connection, and to feel like you have someone that makes you safe and so on. Yeah. It's emotional. I already feel like, oh, like my voice is cracking just trying to talk about it. I'm sure as time goes on, there'll be some even more points added to this though. And like, you know, let me know. I feel like when the album comes out, I might try and do a video where I do like a song, react to a couple songs each day, just so I can get deep into the lyrical content rather than do like a whole album reaction and just be like, there you go. I might try and make a week of it and like listen to a couple songs at a time and get into the lyrics deeper that way. Do let me know though if you would like that. If not, if you're just happy for me to listen to it all the way through and not go as deep as I do in this video with the lyrics, then I'll do it like I do normally. But I don't know, I feel like that could be a cool idea, and just have like a video each day, you know, with like a couple songs in each of them or a few songs, whatever. I don't know. But yes, I really hope you enjoyed this video, and please do let me know what you thought of the song. What did it make you feel, you know? And are you excited for the album? But yes, I shall see you next time. Yeah, bye.